Mark was always in a hurry. He never had time to stop, always looking ahead to the next meeting, the next deadline. There were moments of beauty all around him, like the music on the street, but Mark never noticed. He was too focused on his future. He was surrounded by life, but he didn't take part in it. His mind was always somewhere else. The stress of his job consumed him. He thought success meant always staying ahead, always preparing for what's next. Even his loved ones became interruptions. His mother called often, but he rarely picked up, always thinking he'd call back later. His home was quiet, but not peaceful. He was there physically, but his mind was still at work, still chasing something. Opportunities to connect with people came and went. Mark was too busy. He always thought there'd be time later. The world moved around him, full of moments of joy, connection, and laughter, but Mark was blind to it, stuck in his own world. Then, one day, life forced Mark to stop. His mother had collapsed, and suddenly, all the things he thought mattered seemed so small. At the hospital, Mark sat beside his mother, guilt flooding his heart. He realized how many calls he had ignored, how many moments he had missed. Now, in the quiet of the hospital room, Mark wished he had just one of those moments back, one conversation, one shared laugh. As he sat there, the sound of the street musician drifted through the air again. This time, he heard it, really heard it. For the first time in a long time, Mark put down his work and picked up the phone. He called his sister, his friends, realizing the present was all he truly had. Mark had learned the hard way that if you ignore the present, you miss life itself. Now, he wasn't rushing toward the future, he was living in the moment. For the first time in a long time, Mark put down his work and picked up the phone. He called his sister, his friends, realizing the present was all he truly had.